The first way to make more money is actually by saving more money. Now, this is the most boring and overlooked way, but saving money actually puts more in your pocket than earning money because you don't pay tax on additional savings, but you do on additional earnings. So a penny saved is not a penny earned, it's actually a penny and a half or something like that earned. Some of you actually can probably increase your profit by a large multiple just by being a little more mindful of how much is going out versus how much is coming in. So a few quick places where you can get some savings are supplies and equipment. Obviously, provide a good service, be as efficient as possible, but don't overspend. You don't need to get the nicest possible equipment if it's not going to make you that much better with your service and that much more efficient. You can also negotiate your payment with suppliers. As long as you're using the same supplier consistently month after month, they're going to be inclined to give you a discount and keep doing business with you because you're loyal to them. So if you can negotiate, again, that 5% is going to be a lot of extra money in your pocket when you're doing substantial numbers. And again, you save that money, you make more because you don't pay extra tax. So provide a good service, be efficient, but don't overspend, and definitely negotiate payment with suppliers. The next and only other way I'm going to talk about savings in this video, just because again, savings is kind of boring. You guys want to know how to grow. But the other way to save is on employees. So train your staff on efficiency and getting things done quickly as possible. Also use scheduling softwares to avoid any time gaps where you're paying people, they're on the schedule, but you're not getting any work done. That's obviously going to be a waste of your money. So use scheduling softwares, make sure you don't have time gaps, and take training employees to become more efficient extremely seriously, because if they can complete an extra 2 cars a week and you're doing PPF, that's going to be an extra 5-10K a week. So train employees more often on efficiency. That's savings. Once you've got that down and you're getting the most possible profit out of your business, it's time to scale up and make more by growing, which is the exciting part. First thing that you're going to want to do if you haven't already done this is launch your ads. Ads are the most scalable and consistent way to bring business into your auto styling shop. With ads, once you have a dialed in process, you can consistently say, okay, I'm going to put $1 in and get $5 to $10 back out. That is the ultimate way to scale the business because you have complete control. So what are the main platforms that you should be advertising on? Well, Google and Facebook are going to be the top 2 platforms that we've seen when it comes to overall return and also consistency inside of your business. Typically, those platforms are just where you're going to get the highest return on your ad spend, to put things simply. So how do you actually set up campaigns? Well, Facebook, the biggest things to keep in mind are test a lot of creatives, make sure your messaging is targeting or calling out the right type of person, and make sure that your form has got a good amount of friction or qualifying questions to make sure you don't get a bunch of time wasters. With Google, you want to make sure that you've got high intent keywords and a high converting landing page. Neither of them are extremely complicated to set up for the first round. It's more about optimization long term, but once you've got your ads running, it is time to dial in your sales process. You're going to waste a ton of money and lose out on even more if you don't have a dialed in sales process while you're running ads. Leads from ads are completely different from leads from referrals, word of mouth, Google Business, that type of thing. So you need to have an actual process in place when it comes to nurturing the leads and closing them. The best way to nurture your leads that we've seen is 30-day email flows. So every day, once a day, for 30 days, the leads get an email explaining common objections, showing testimonials, giving offers, etc. And also having a text and email conversion flow with the goal of getting them to take the next step with you. And also pointing back to your content, showing testimonials and that type of thing. You should also always have a salesperson during business hours calling within 5 minutes. That is going to be probably the biggest determinant of whether you see success with your ads or not, is are my salespeople or am I calling them within 5 minutes? If not, then you need to start as soon as possible. And for the actual sales call, just have a general framework that you follow. Intro, discovery, pre-pitch, pitch, and close. So at this point, you're driving sales and you're making money, but you're still leaving a ton on the table. You need to find a way to increase the amount that customers pay you. In other terms, you need to find a way to increase your LTV or lifetime value. This is the ultimate number to look at in your auto styling shop or any business. The business with the highest LTV in a particular market will always win because they can spend the most on ads, they can have the most mess ups in their sales process, and still make more money than anybody else just because each customer is worth more to them. So how do you actually increase your LTV? Well, it's super important to have an extremely good process for your customers to go through to make them feel appreciated and in the loop as they go through your service. So send them updates, just have constant communication. There's no such thing as over communication, but under communication is all too common. So once you've got that in place, your customers are extremely happy with you. There's a few ways that we can actually increase the LTV. Number one is we can upsell into a higher tier service of what we're doing. So upsell from a 5-year ceramic coating to a 10-year ceramic coating. You can also cross-sell into a different service. So this could be they come in for a coating and then you sell them on a window tint as well. You can sell them into a maintenance plan to where every month, every quarter, whatever your frequency is, they're coming back to you and getting a detail, and that's just going to put an extra, whatever it is, $200-$300 in your pocket every quarter, every month from that customer. And over the course of a year or two, that's going to add up to a substantial amount. The other thing that you could do is get referrals and also have them leave reviews. This is not directly tied to the revenue that they pay you, but a referral is essentially acquiring a new customer for free, and a review is going to help lower your cost to acquire a customer from other sources because leads want to see reviews. Okay, once this is all done and the retail side of the business is dialed in, if everything is properly set up, then you can simply spend more and make more. But there's still a whole other side of the business that we haven't tapped into, and that is dealer work. So why is dealer work even important? Well, dealer work or dealer contracts are going to bring massive consistency to your business. You can lock in 2-3 good dealers, and they're going to pay you anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 or more every single month with the cars that they've got. So if you want consistency and reliability in your business as a baseline, just to make sure you never hit a negative month or something like that, dealers are the move for you. So how do you actually go about getting dealer contracts? Well, there's going to be an entire video on that coming soon, so subscribe right now. That way you don't miss out when the video does come out. But in short, there is a few main ways. Cold email, cold DM, cold call, and in-person approaches. All of them can work. Cold email and cold DM are easy to automate. They're going to get you a lower % of contracts. Call and cold approach, or just going in person, are going to get you a higher %, but they're going to be a lot more time-consuming, intensive in terms of labor, and less automated. But again, they can convert a much higher % of the total dealers you talk to. So that is something to think about. Now, when you do approach the dealer, you want to make sure that you're giving them a discount, and you show them the retail price they should be selling at, and then give them 30 to 40% off of that. Pretty simple process overall. Again, there's going to be an in-depth video on that coming soon, so go ahead and subscribe. Now, once you've implemented everything that we just talked about, you're saving as much money as you can, your business is profiting, you're actually marketing where you need to, launching ads, getting leads, you're closing those leads, and maximizing the total amount they pay you, and then also building consistency in your business with dealer contracts, you will have an insanely profitable and insanely scalable business where you can spend more, you can do more outreach to dealers, and just make more money. Now, if this sounds like a lot to you and you want my help or my team's help implementing at least part of this system or all of it done for you, click the link below, book a call, and I will talk to you then. Also, go ahead and subscribe. If you want a free guide on how to structure your Facebook campaigns, there's going to be a link for that as well. So click that, book a call, subscribe, like, and I will talk to you in the next one.